早晨啊，智利，哇，一個月啦，唔經過一個月啦 ，Hello 智利，翻嚟你，忙啲事情告一段落，又可以跟台，我都好忙啊，我而家都忙啊，你見呢幾日都冇乜點，我嚟緊呢個禮拜啊，又有攤擺，一個禮拜，這個禮拜。这个摆摊怎么样啊？就是之前的很累，现在继续累，因為這個禮拜就是今個禮拜啊，應該出嚟係講係啱冇話兩邊都得噶嘛。所以這個禮拜我要在禮拜三要去 set up，然後禮拜四、五、6天4天的攤位，對。还有4天的摊位，在这个礼拜都会超级累，8月是最累的，对啊。然后你刚刚看我的委托那些都是在8月，就是之前在8月头的时候的东西，对啊，还没 post 完，还有很多啊。然后又等到9月比较好一点。9月會比較好一點，真的。依家阿妹係咪開緊台啊？我在看妹妹係咪開緊台先。阿妹係咪開緊台啊？哦，阿妹係開緊台畫畫嘅，V 埋佢先。啊，然後過去這個禮拜我就很多東西要做，因為後面有一個commission 是做那個 animation 手繪的 animation。但是我不能拿出来给人看啊，委托人不给我看啊，不给我这样子做，所以就对啊，就手绘的那一种，已经到那个颜色阶段，所以就对啊，做了大概1000多张图了吧，因为过了1000多张图了，应该这个动画，对，我有一个动画在那边，不能出去的，我怕出去了。等一下哦 ，OK， 对，它会显示出来。我的天啊，对啊，这个新的 VTuber 他想做一个东西，所以啊，好了，还有随便我打开了 animation，看看啊，我现在做妹的那个 so today 我今日淨係做咗呢一個先，做咗呢2個先，跟住然後我又要完成咗之後咧，咁我哋聽日就可以繼續做多啲唔同嘅。所以明天我們有教妹妹的那個就收你的那個課堂，然後現在是備堂備課的一天啊。我想問問，通常在這動畫委託價錢是怎樣？好奇啊，哦，這個我等我一下哦，等我一下哦。如果這樣子的話，我需要怎樣？好，我要看看多少個 frame。好，這裡看不到了。OK，good。我看我現在那個動畫裡面。然後它的時間有多久呢？這個大概有，我現在畫的是30個 frame per second，就是30個代表1秒。然後現在有382個 frame，380，對，380 divided by 30。那就是12秒的東西，不是那個 Live 2D 的那一種，它是真的用手畫回出來。我們只是這個階段呢，我有什麼階段啊？首先呢，就是我有一個 rough sketch，然後我不會做那個人物設計，因為 character design 它是給我的， 但是因为他的 character design 有问题，所以又帮他改一下，因为他想要的东西，那个 character 本来的 design 就是不能做他需要的要求，然后他因为找一个不会怎么去想的 illustrator， 就是一个比较 amateur 的 illustrator， 不是做这一行的人，然后做了一个 character design， 觉得可爱就做了之后，但是发现他想要的要求，就算那个人做都做不到，那个人做都做不到的时候，他想要的要求，为什么？因为他本来的 design 不是用来这样子，所以那个如果说做 character design 的时候，我们作为一个 character designer，都要跟你的客人，然后想一想他需要什么，不是，然后他是用来做什么，然后你的实际里面都需要那个design，就是那个 character 里面都可以做到他需要的动作，因为如果手，他本来的手上是这样子的，他可以这样子做，但是他的手的位置是这样，怎么去把手放在胸口呢？对不对？你怎样把手放在胸口这样子呢？不行嘛，对不对？所以那个时候说，哎，你的 character design 有问题，然后整个东西都有问题啦。然后它赏的颜色也是一种 illustration 的颜色，不是那种 animation 的那种。所以如果你们对那个动画有兴趣，或许做那个手绘动画的时候，就需要知道，而且帮助那个 animator 去做那个动画的时候，作为一个 character designer 都有很多东西要想那个未来我会讲一下是怎样去做。对 ，Hello，统一大楼，所以我们有这个东西就是一个 rough pass，rough pass 就好像一个，我说是应该像 story 的 animatic，只是一个 storyboard 的一个小小 animatic， 只是看动作整体是怎样。然后有一个他 OK 的时候，对不对？有一个 revisions， 有一个 revision 之后 OK 了，然后我就做一个 clean rough， 再加一点 in between 在里面 ，between 和那个 break 在里面，这两组比较快一点。然后这个 revision OK 啦，然后就过去那个，我们就说一个比较 clean 一点的，然后就会看那个比例啊、ratio 啊、proportion 啊，就慢慢调 clean rough like just clean sketch OK sketch 完之后 review OK review OK 啦，然后就真的 line 了，做 line，然后 line 之后就不理他了，他不要管了。然后就是说那个 color 有3种，一个是 base， 一个是shadow， 一个是 highlight， 这3种不同的光，也是跟着动画这样子做的。OK highlight， 然后就 OK 了。之后又怎样呢？之后就是 effect， 然后再 output， 对，然后它的东西有很重的 effect， 然后就是要看看那个 camera 他想怎么去做。然后因为那个委托人他对动画也是不熟，他以为是这样子做，但是他原来都是错的，他只是在网上看一看，哦，我看动漫是人家这样子讲的，然后分镜啊什么什么分镜，他都不知道什么是分镜，对，然后我就跟他说很多东西，所以如果做动画的人，你们真的需要懂动画，不是随便拿来就做了，对不对？那为什么这么贵就这样子？但是我跟他讲一声，就是如果你看这个 rough 里面都已经300，大概300了吧，300 drawing， 然后 revision 之后我又重画大概320吧，然后再 跟那个 clean 的，然后到382是这样，对不对？这个数，然后再加那个 line 也是重复的，然后 line 之后就 color 也是重复的，然后就 base 也是重复的 color 3种，这是乘3 ，OK， 这个是 drawing， 然后我就看了多少 drawing 里面呢，320加300加 OK 1、2、3、4、5、6 OK 382乘6再加，这是你的 drawing， 就是这么多。好了，今天就是备课，就是備課啊，我哋今日備課堂啊。好啦，那个 perspective。OK， 这个玩，OK 啦。我聽到我妹我在旁邊，我聽到Sony喺隔離。我先回車回宿舍。好啊，好啊，好啊，好啊。Drive safe, drive safe, OK, drive safe。好，我重新來過。New canvas 在旁邊。後來我會咁樣睇，會咁睇，咁我就會容易啲啦。大家又知道做呢個物件嘅做嘢方法係點啊？我會咁樣做先，咁我就可以睇晒佢嘅正面、後面、側面啦。之後最緊要係睇呢一個，我要呢幾組。呢幾組係最緊要。臨尾就係佢嘅頂部。我哋去研究咗先啦。頂部就係大約咁嘅。哦，真係，其實畫翻嗰個透視出嚟咧，即係大概嘅透視啦，我係咁講。你可以用呢一個方法，大家可以用。咁我起碼會知道個頭係扁嘅先啦。好啦，咁我喺呢度啦，咁我就要畫喺呢一個位。咁咧，我畫畫咧通常都係隨心啦。OK， 如果可以嘅話咧，其實你可以用呢一個呢個叫咩啊？嗰個叫做貼書原本嘅原本佢本身嘅 嗰個叫咩死我都唔記得咗添。唉，佢自己有本身咧有個perspective tool，你可以用個 perspective tool 做都得，但係我就難啦，因為我知道個體型係咁樣啊，呢度呢條線咁過，呢度係扁嘅，跟住呢度收翻窄。咁如果呢一個係呢一度嘅話，咁我走翻過去，呢一個大概係咁樣咯，即係你畫翻個形狀俾人睇。呢個係個鴨嘴咯。咁我哋去睇一睇個鴨仔嘴，解翻佢先。呢個係 push 去後少少，即係呢度分咗4層，一層。同埋佢嗰個流線度唔咁高。好啦，我後面應該揾啲嘢聽下先。我朝頭早咧通常聽一啲比較有營養嘅嘢啦，有營養嘅嘢係攞個 podcast 嚟聽下先。聽個 Otto 讀書會啊。呢個琴日瞓着咗，原來我。電話 ，be right back。 點樣靚啲咧？ Hello Gary，好耐冇見啦。備課啊，備課啊。 嗯 这翻嚟啦。 Hello，七力，你回来了。我在听 podcast。那个就是我每一天早上都会做的事情，有营养的东西。我喜欢读书，不是开始喜欢读书。就是现在在做那个 fine tuning。 寫大長尾得突然冒出的問題，其實要委託嘅時候，特別係角色設計，繪師通常會需要咩資料基礎 ？OK， 我係認為遇到很好嘅繪師，加上我自己要求唔多，所以合作算愉快。但想到以後遇到喜歡嘅 artist，大機率都會想委託。想問 artist 會比較喜歡委託人怎樣表達？我自己表達嘅能力有限。OK，如果是做 character design，因為就是行內跟行外都是不一樣的。OK，通常你在網上在看呢，沒有讀過啊。或許在那個 illustration 裡面讀的朋友，我都跟你說 animation comics 跟那個 illustration 都是不一樣的東西，對不對？illustration 比較那種感覺就是感覺，所以你創作一個人就是感覺，我感覺這樣子就是這樣子。但是如果你讀 animation，或許就是說做漫畫也好，他們有一個相似的東西，就是說，東西就是你要邏輯，很多東西都需要 logics。那就是說，如果找一個好的 artist，他會一直問你裡面的 logic，你需要什麼，你的人是怎樣的，你之後將會把這個人做什麼事情。譬如說，如果我知道我的人他的腰部可以這樣子，對不對？你知道哦，他會just doing like a twisting positions like 你知道嗎？就是一些這樣 OK。For example， 如果我有一個人，你的幻想裡面 OK， 你的想象裡面哦，就是說，我有這個，我覺得那個動畫裡面呢，他的人呢可以飛來飛去，然後他的腰部可以這樣子。拱橋的那一種但是你出來的時候，你可能做人物設計，我想一個可愛的人，然後那個人幫你畫了一個很可愛的人，怎樣？有沒有辦法變成這樣一個 S curve？ 你有沒有看到這個誇張的程度？因為你想象是很多人想象是動作，然後把人事都是分開的。對，所以有時候就變成這樣。如果你要找一個character designer， 好像我們這邊的，就是我不管你給我什麼東西，我都會做。我喜歡做原創，對不對？然後你要給我一堆的 reference 最要緊哦，就是 reference。然後你要跟我們說那個人是怎樣，還有他的背景，還有他的性格。因為性格就是配合你那個人的每一個小動作，好像你做一個 V， 你都要跟我講你的 V 的性格是什麼，或許你自己的性格是怎樣，然後我們就好像鬼想象，就像好像一個演員一樣，就是放在你的身上，然後就配合你的想法，就是在你的視角裡面看東西，而不是說我覺得這樣子。所以很多時候我們說己所不欲啊，或許那個將心比己的那種想法，其實在平常人來講，對我來講都是多餘的。真正的對我們來講，就是要進去你的世界，從你的那個地方看世界，所以你需要給我們知道你的世界是怎樣，然後我就可以在那邊再看一看。之後呢，你有一些 references， 對不對？如果你有一個比較大的世界觀，就是 world view，right？world visions， 你有自己一個世界的話，你告訴我們會從那個東西來判斷你的設計是怎樣，然後就一直做給你看哦，就是慢慢的不然怎樣怎樣的。但是說，但是我真的很喜歡這個，然後我們就會說。你想他怎樣子做，但是整個人的比例不能這樣子做， 你要取舍了，对不对？不是所有东西，就是我们每一个人都有界限，对，每一个动物里面都有他自己属于他自己的本能，所以做 character design 的时候，就是随着他的本能，你写进那个character，是这样，懂了吗？比较深一层的东西啊，但是很多人就是找一些我在外面找一个绘师，找一个 illustrator 帮我画一个人物学习，可以啊，可以啊，没问题啊。但是到最后，你给一个 rigger 也好，给那个 animator 也好，他会告诉你我做不到，因为你要求的动作，要求的动作，那个人给我的 character design 不能做这个东西，我就会告诉你他们不能做，因为你的人是这样，然后我要把你原本的那个design 改掉咯，你 OK 吗？但是你 OK 不代表另外一个人会 OK 哦，对不对？因为我遇过很多那些 illustrator，有一些很好的就说我会 talk to animator，但是如果是 freelance 的那种，有些人觉得，你不尊重我，然后他对你不爽了，我的地上是怎样子的为什么会改掉？我说因为做不到啊，做不到是你的问题，我没有问题，只是我设计，很多人都很 stubborn 的。所以，如果你要找一个人帮你做一个，对不对？做一个 character design 的时候，你真的把你所需要的东西跟他讲，不管那个是 illustrator 帮你做，因为那个 illustrator 他有自己的 credit 嘛，对不对？你遇到的老师很好对啊，就是在你做的过程里面都一直，我们会反复这样跟你讲了。这个OK，这样子的话我会这样子做，你 OK 吗？到最后你 OK 的时候就这样，然后再找一个动画师，然后好像我们这样子的人跟我说OK，我们看这个人物不能做这个动作，但是我可以这样子帮你改，OK 吗？那说 OK，那说 OK 啦，对啊，所以都是要怎么去看配合，其实 freelancing 跟 freelancing 跟那个这行类里面有一个很大的 difference，就是说你在一个 corporation 里面有不同 department，对不对？我们在不同的 department 都是在这是同一间公司，所以我们的联系 communication 会比较重一点。但是如果找 freelancer，就他做他的，我做我的，然后你做你的，然后这样子做的话，怎么去 communicate？你的 communication 只有在你的 client 中间，所以这个就比较麻烦。所以 client 自己本身，客人自己本身都需要他自己的主观性，就是主观性，对主观性，怎么去看？我去那个 management 怎么去对待那个过程？对了，所以对啊，就这样啊。你要跨什么背景啊？嗯，那个呢就比较困难了我们分开OK，因为 graphic design 跟 graphic background design，还有那个 animation 的 background design，或许就是说漫画啦，comic or manga，right or manga。我们画的正是一个背景的背景，graphic design 是另外一个思维。对，graphic design 是另外一个思维。graphic design 什么思维？你找我妹，OK？找 Sony，对，他是 graphic design 出身的。你看到他画画的时候，都是凭那个感觉嘛。但是你有发觉他的背景觉得不错，对不对？然后他画的东西那个背景都是很 graphic 的嘛，因为他是 graphic design 出身。如果有需要 graphic 的话，我建议你找我妹，真的。但是如果说，我现在这样子，然后我想做一些小小的 UI chat 的那个框框是怎样的话，我可以帮你。 因为这是 UI design，UI design 跟 graphic design 也是不一样哦。整个行业很多东西都是，看出来是一样，但是为什么不一样？对，所以如果说我要做一个可能这个 street， 对不对？这是一个街景，这是一个或者一个地方，我可以帮到你。但是有时候 graphic 里面的都比较对我来讲就比较勉强一点，因为我不是 graphic designer， 所以我们都有 bug， 我们都有 bug。但是我们会做一些小小 logo， 因为你知道在一些街景的时候，K mark。And then 比较萝卜的那种，对不对？来，我们可以这样子做 K mark，right？ 我们都可以做只是小小的东西，对不对？那些 logo 设计我都会做，对，然后那些OK business card 我都会做。但是如果觉得很缤纷的那种，就找我妹啦。OK， 她说我要爆出来那种。对，你看到 Sony 他自己的背景，就是他有没有背景？他以前会有，但是对我来讲，有时候我都不会放那个背景啦，对不对？graphic 这个背景，或许如果是 opening 来讲，你可以画那个 illustration 都可以。其实你开始做你的 streaming 没有？我记得我追寻你了，就是已经在 Twitch 那边去 follow 你，看看，因为昨天的事情是昨天的事情。Chili， 我记得我昨天就是 follow 你，看到我没有，这边看不到，我不知道你的名字，但是我记得是 Chili， 还在保密。OK， 然后再跟你的那个 YouTube 吧。如果也是刚开始的时候，你留意一下你想怎样放。对其实 Live to I mean like YouTube Studio 里面，它有一些背景应该可以给你。我不知道有没有玩过，对，因为是免费的，我可以给你看看。你有你的 V 吗？除了 Live 2D 没有。如果还没的话，就我可以做 rigging。对，Hello Uncle， 係啦，你係咪 Uncle 咧？要死啦！我唔記得你叫咩名添，呢個位。哎呀，嗰陣時呢個 channel 轉咗嘅大佬，你咪 Uncle， 以為 Uncle 嚟添，因為好似我唔記得咗。柚子係啦，哎呀，點解佢打唔到中文嘅而家？我好憎啊！係柚子，係柚子，好耐冇見我喺 Twitch 度見過你，我見到你係Twitch 係寫中文呢度寫英文突然之間要諗個中文字係好難嘅。YouTube 唔 show 中文名真係好蠢，佢轉咗，我覺得係想俾人哋知道嗰個有啲乜嘢 follower 咯。OK。Chili 這邊，我哋而家講緊 Live 2D 委託嘅嘢，同埋我做緊備課，因為聽日要教阿妹做埋最尾嗰 part， 我有好多 H 機喺度唔好意思VTube Studio，VTube，OK， 我可以給Chili你看一看，如果沒有玩過的話 ，OK。其實它有很多不錯的背景你可以嘗試一下，先嘗試看看是不是你想要的東西。因為 at the end of the day, you're still displaying your little, you're still displaying your little thing. See, this is me. Hello， 这是我以前。Hello， 这是我。OK， 这个是不是我？不是。Sony 五大几 哪个就是我，那个就是我。我要蓝色跟红色，这是我的人。Hello Peter, long time no see。然后你这个后面那个背景里面都有很多不一样的，只是你可以放你的 display 在那边，或许在那边。长路漫漫是如何走过？白色，然后对啊，所以你看你想画什么背景？I've been missing stream. No, I haven't streamed actually. It's not missing stream. I haven't really actually streamed. Yeah. So this is my character, my live 2D character. And then you can actually like shift F1. 所以我有麦克，我可以唱歌啊。testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. In the place to be. Okay, and then yeah. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, I know， 很少人会做那个 three quarter， 就是做那个正面的，所以我喜欢 three quarter 比较好一点。然后我可以换颜色，I think it's like 11， 可以换颜色，是这样。哪个猫很 Q， 就是我的猫猫旁边的。对啊，只是我的猫啊，样子。只是我的猫咪啊。对啊，我的儿子。So yeah， 你可以尝试一下用那个，不然如果你真的想有自己的 background， 就是 graphic background， 你可以跟我妹说，对啊，你有他了吧？知道？对，你可以问他 graphic design 的那种 background 是怎样。你有 Tabby 女 Tabby， 哎呦，我的是 4 years， 比较麻烦一点。4 year，他已经14岁了，14 years old now。So section here， 那边 ，yes。OK， 我要这个。Perspective is very, very important. And now you know, everyone. 画画都是画透视。There's something off here. It goes in. That. This is actually going down like this way. Right here. 没有怪怪的。Perspective 错了。 or you can just wrap around it. So I have this is actually going straight. We can actually wrap around it a little bit. This is going to be wrapping around. And this, cut off. Moving back in. Goes in. This goes in. Go back in. Okay. 都搞定了。快嗎？很快啦 ，very good 啦。This goes in. 阿妹的風通 almost done. Teaches try to cover his eyes so he can't see JHo acting like a jerk, but there's hole in it, so Jesus still watching. Well, me and Jesus is friend. You know, we party day and night. Do you know how he makes so many breads and fishes? He call me. I do Uber Eat. You know, last time we went back to the room at the back of the church. He just called me. Hey JHo, I need help. I was like, what's up? I have to make people know that I can make breads and actually feed up all the people in there. 5 breads. Oh, okay. But now I only have 5 breads. Don't know how to actually no worry. You just tell them close the eye. I Uber Eat for you. And I only have 2 fishes. No worry. I go to the grocery shop something for you. Yeah. That's how magics begin, you know. No worry, that part I will cut it away. After I finish my stream, I will edit. Okay? That person never know. That person never know. But you all know. Oh, God. Okay. Ooh.但是说真的 to be honest, I did write that write so many comments for that person, and I did actually tell that person be careful of perspective, yeah, and form. When I sent back the feedback, I fixed everything for her, and I just told her oh, you know what? This is some advice. When you're doing this, try to actually put perspective in. I'm not being rude. I just want them to be learn But in a way, it is rude. But in another way, because I am the guy who doing the modeling, right? It's more like a cooperations, you know. Even I told my students it's good to actually work in the industry first, if there are chances, right? Then you know what is teamwork and pipeline, rather than like just coming out as an independent ASAP and just do it on your own. Learn something from the corporations. That would be better. Because like when you're doing this kind of stuff, you're not doing alone. You actually have to consider people. Like you have to consider other people. Yeah. That's why there's like a concept design is totally different from concept art. I always said concept art is an art. Okay, you can just make a different kind of like pictures or like you know, with mood and stuff like that, just like a concept of thinking of painting. But concept design is design. You have to input so many information for people to consider other people that gonna work on your thing. But many people just thought about like, oh, like maybe young artists, they just thought about, oh, I can do that. This is concept design is so easy. I can do that. But once they do, they never actually really thought about there's someone who actually follow up your work, right? And your client doesn't know about this because not many clients know like understanding the process of like how to build this stuff, right? Mostly just looking for arts. So it's totally different things. Yeah. 不过有时候可能 maybe 委托人是喜欢哪个 artist，对啊，因为委托人就是 clients 嘛，你 clients 可能不清楚里面的东西，就像 OK 看我们的 parents，OK，或许我不知道你的 parents，我的那一代的 parents，旧一辈的人，我都跟他们很多人说 OK，especially Chinese people，you know that right？you cannot make money when you're being an artist. Like even no matter you become a graphic designer, you become an animator, comic artist, commercial artist, they just say artists all starve to death. You like 你咩啊？你死咗咪有錢咯，係嘛？It's like 你死掉就有錢啊，artist 就是这样子啊，因为很多人就是看表面的，然后你跟他说，很多人是过来，哎，你可以画这个吗？哎呀，你做动画师吗？你可以做 graphic design 啊？哎呀，你是动画师吗？可以建个网页给我吗？我说为什么？都是一样的东西呀、你们都是看表面的东西，他们都是看表面的。他觉得哦，画画艺术就是这种东西，但是他们不会分配，对不对？他不会分配啊！你们这很多人就是看哦，很多学生过来，然后那个时候我要学 animation，我说为什么会想学 animations？我说你习惯画画还是真的想把东西去动？You want to move the thing, like you can design and move the thing, or you really just like drawings? Because it's totally different thing. Like animation is burning soul. Like I told them, like if you come to animation to learn animation type and you want to be an animator, you are not here to become an artist. You're here to become a machine. You're AI. 你看到我现在这样子做设计，对不对？就是 design. But this design is based on my sister, not me. Right? Whatever she given me, whatever I make it a concept, we bring it out， 记得吗？这是我就是说你跟我说哦哥我想怎样子，然后跟他一起玩，那个不是我的创作，是他的创作。然后我给他一些 reference， 然后 reference 之后呢，他要学怎么去 design。我要说，哎，你要面对着这样，他就开始手痛，对不对？那个才是真正 design 里面的位置。但是很多人只看表面，哦，我画了开始的图，然后觉得很可爱，就这个吧。不是，那是 art， 那是 illustration 的一 part， 就是凭你的感觉画一个图。但是 animation 是你要把很多不同的 logic 跟 concept 放在里面。如果是动画是也是比较慢的 ，OK？ 你给我什么我就画什么。所以如果你的 style 或许你给那个 illustrator 给我的 style 是这样的，我不画那个人了 ，OK？ 就这样子的，对。那我的思维呢？我们做 animator 了，我不能这样子画，我不能做哦，我们把它美化一点。对，不行 ，fail。OK， 然后有时候你又怎么去画呢？Yes， 哎，把它转了啊？怎么转呢？OK， 应该是这样吧？不要眼睛啊，然后做一个 rotation， 中间的，然后就想象，OK， 再看一下哦，然后那个是这个怎样 ？Yes。那我是做什么东西啊 ？Copycat。然后我把整个样子的每一个 structure 变成几何的图形在我脑袋里面，然后把它去动，是不好玩的一个过程。就是你在工作的时候，因为已经有一个character designer， 然后他的 design 给我们 animator 就负责就是画回那个 character design 给我们的人给的那个 character。So what are we doing? We're not designing. We just make it move. But when you get to a senior post, yes, I'm gonna be a character designer. Yay! We are not just drawing a character with a pose like, yeah, that's my character design. No, character design. Character design. Character design. Character design. Character design. Character design. We are not making a illustration. No illustration. Wow, blasting. Wow, so cool. No posing. Tell me the flexibility. Design. This is design, okay? 那什么时候做那个 illustrator? Oh, concept art. Whoa, let's send all this stuff to the animator, to the illustrator. Then you have an illustrator. Oh, I have this drawing. Okay. I'm gonna make an awesome, perspective drawing with the person there, where it's like, yeah, and then some characters go in here, then that is concept art. Okay, this is not design, it's art, but you still base on the character. you draw like this on this fail. You draw like this or this good. But what do we do here? We have a client or storyteller with all words. Is it my design? No, is this still design? The client. Right? So basically, your client, if this is actually in a company, all right, they know what the fuck they are doing. But if you're outside the field, your client is not in the field. Mostly client is actually watching TV or watching your YouTube and say, oh, this character is so cute. Yeah, I want to make a character. And then find an artist. And that artist not even in the field. Then you screw. 我不想演像了 ，OK 又回到那个回点了，知道吗？Find the right artist, do the right thing and in the industry, then you get your result. Or understanding the internal part, right? Not just like, oh, this art is so nice, let's do it. No, you die. 所以就是不一样了，就是很多 client 只是喜欢他的风格，对，喜欢风格，但是没有想象里面的，因为很多时候遇到的，好像我妹，我说 graphic design 为什么不同？对，他们有一个 graphic design 的 theory， 但是不多，好像一个 composition 的那一种，对他们来讲是很多，但是可能有些是 calligraphy， 有些是 font，right？ 但是他们的设计是 under 一个 theme，illustration 也是，你们读 illustration 的人都是一个 under 一个 theme， 那个 theme 就是他们的 thesis， 他们在整个 thesis 里面，和他们的 feeling。还有学会的一种 theory， 然后放回去。啊，背课堂这是怎么可笑的 ？OK， 啊，所以一个 theory 就这样子，所以不一样，他们是从 feeling 来讲。所以我妹很厉害，因为她是一个比较 emotion 的人啊，比较 sensitive 的人。这是一个，我说就是她是 INFP 嘛，她常说哦很骄傲，是看对啊，全都是 feeling 走先的那种人，比较容易做 graphic design。对，就容易 design 就是一些从你的感觉，如果他对一些就是好像说。哎，为什么用红色跟黄色？都说啊，因为这个 impact 是这样子，所以他们对颜色比较重。还有说，哎，你们怎么去分的？说哦，我会看一些比较好像记句，就是 OK， if I'm doing like a logo for example for a sport, you look at oh, it's a car racing car spot, and then we actually provide helmet. They would just do this. Helmet thing. And what's your name? It's like maybe racing helmet. And then it's just thinking about these two words, how to input graphics or thinking to make the thing more like to the trend in a way. It's all about feeling. It's mostly they can actually like explain the feeling, explain what they are doing. But mostly here it's like, oh, we can make this to become like that. So it feels like there's more energy, right? Then what is energy? 但是如果做动画的话呢 ，OK， 我就说，哎，我知道整个东西要插在一个床上，然后就说可能就是 Bluetooth， 然后我这个 energy 没有 energy 啊，只是原动就是哦风再从那边进去，然后那边出来的。我们是读这些的，就是 logic。把 logic 放回 design， 所以我们做的事情是合理，对不对？他们可以不合理，但是从感觉来讲，感觉哦 ，OK， 看得出来啊，这个风格不错。所以如果你要学风格的话，你要去 illustration，they build up your style，they talk about being an artist，right？ 如果在动画里面 ，it's like building you as a machine。Machine is copy style. Machine is like using data to input and put it back into whatever you had here, right? So it's more technical than theoretical, right? 所以两种不一样的东西，但是你可以从两边走嘛，可以。就像我现在这样子，就是哦，我读完我 technical 啦，我做完了，然后我现在出来了，然后我可以就是从我以前工作的经验里面走出来，重新学会一种叫 design sense， 或是一种 creative sense，right？ 一个 style sense， 对。但是他们里面呢就不一样了，他们就是你觉得很多会是只会接那种 commercial 的，只会接一些 commercial freelance, not industrial working environment. Because the way that 我可以告诉你，我什么时候会给一个 freelancing， 就是我们公司里面如果要找 freelance， 那个东西一定不是很重要，不敢。It's not rush, it's not urgent. We need helping hand, so we find a freelance, right? But internally, like if I actually get a freelancing, I give you like $2,000, and your time frame is 3 months, right? Then how much you got per month? Think about that. But this is not urgent. 3 months is not urgent because maybe we have to produce, right, 100 artwork with 10 people, and we spend $2,000 per people, right? And that's 20K. And then everything have to finish in a month. Then if you compare this to this, it's different. The working lifestyle is so different in a way, right? And this is what secure, people say it's secure job because you have a monthly paycheck, right? It's for worker use. This is freelance. After this job, you might not be able to get another one unless we have another thing to give them to do it, right? So it's kind of a little different, right? But they have more freedom. They don't have freedom. There's no freedom here. That's more freedom here, right? And then this, right? I can actually check it over time. They have to collaborate. You call this one, you collaborate with me. They have to me, but also them. So they have to fix everything on their own, and then before send to me. This, they done, they send to me. I directly look at it, and I'm done. Just like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that way. So think about the working habit. Like the working style is so different. But if you tell this person get into here, then it's gonna be screw because they used to use on mostly, like I can tell you like 50% of them, that's like half of them, they would tell you like I cannot work in a company because there's so many restrictions, style restrictions, right? Working restrictions, freedom restrictions, deadline, right? It's like very tight deadline. It's a mechanical system, referencing, right? All this stuff, right? You have to do within a certain time. You don't have your free time to actually get your coffee. Sometimes, right, you cannot handle it. And it's more responsible. It's responsibility. It doesn't mean like they don't have responsibility, just like because the time frame is longer, then they be more relaxing, right? And because I asked you, right? It's like, oh, I'm actually asking you to do something for me, right? Right? I'm asking you to do, it's like me to them. So if you are an artist, they will actually tell you like, oh, this is my term and services, right? You can bargain with me because I need you to do something for me, right? But I can cut the line, but I still have to pay you in a way, right? So to them, you might become what they call a collaborator. So you collaborate with each other, right? You have to communicate, collaborate it. But in internal, the team collaborating themselves. After they done the shit, they send it back to me. If I don't like it, I fire back. You guys actually solve the problem for me, right? And they don't, and the team doesn't have the right or like the thing to actually bargain with me because you're working for me, right? Mostly people, like mostly company though, right? You never argue with your boss, but as a freelancer, you will I like argue with the boss because you have the freedom of doing it but not doing it, because without this client, without me, you can still find another client because you're flexible. To them, if I'm a fucking bosses and very like those kind of traditional people, like traditional bossy type of boss, try to bargain me. I fire you and you lose your job. Can you find I can actually rip your record and say, oh, this dude is you responsible for everything. Like I can write a shittiest reference letter to other company, then you're screwed, right? Well, but that is an asshole work. That's an asshole move. But we don't do that. All right. It just like you lose your job, they stuck, right? This one because they always freelancing, they don't care. But this, your bank will actually rise. This, you need to build up your own business to rise, right? But in a business sense of a commercial wise, freelancer is not really important. It's not really important unless we're finding those like, well, superhero type, which is you work in the industry before, you just come up for your own, right? I want someone to actually and I know you've been doing that for decades, and I need someone like who actually can manage my team. But yeah, it's just like my friends, right? It's like you were a manager before. Can you look at all my stack like a consultant, right? You do consulting, right? You want to find someone to consult your projects, then that's a different story. But if you say working, it's like I want someone that if the thing is urgent, I will ask for like a industrial expert who actually come out and can do freelancing for us. But if things that like, oh, you know what, it's not urgent, but I need a more helping hand, but I don't want to hire people, then I ask a freelancer, right? And that's another story. Yeah. I cannot work in a company till people sucked. They have been killing me for over 15 years. Well, to me, I just get tired of company. Yeah. It's just like whatever you do is belongs to them. So it's not fun to me. Even the work that you design is actually belongs to them. So I'd rather go McDonald's, get a part time, and do arts. But for me, the most frustrating part is style. Because if you work too much, like I've been working like couple companies, like I think it's like how many companies I have worked for? I think 一個、兩個，movie 唔計嘅，OK，兩個、三個、四個、五個。Yeah, I work for 5 different company. Even they are like small company, but the thing is, they have different style. Yeah, and then I work for freelancing, right? Freelance, when you're doing freelance, you work for a client, I adopt client's style, right? So basically, when I came out from the industry, the most frustration for me is style. It's like I know, like I admire illustrator to have their own style and they can improve from their style, right? But the concern is no one's recognized me. I have no me in a way. So that's the part you work in the industry, mostly working other people's stuff. You adapt to people's styles rather than building your own style. If you are actually work for like getting a job or you're getting a industrial freelancing freelance job, that's good. But if you're actually looking for independent market, that's pretty bad, because people likes you because of your style and your type of drawings, right? But if you can manipulate so many things. No one's like, people doesn't know who you are. Although just like, oh, this guy can do tons of style, but concern that it's not specific, right? Just like the one that I said before, like, because she doing cute stuff, got like 60K, and people like her style, and then asked her to do like a 3D model sheet for me, and then she's screwing up because she's not used to doing other stuff. He's just drawing that kind of type of drawing and thought she can do it, but no, right? Then that is other story, right? So it's a pros and cons. If you're independent artist, you build up your own personality, your own style. You have something that people can recognize you. You being an animator, people have to recognize you're a comedian. But what is you? You're just a comedian, right? You're just like, oh, I adapt everything, right? Then how you cannot get all the jobs from everywhere, right? Independent jobs usually more than commercial jobs. Commercial jobs have high payment. Independent jobs have, although it's not that much, but it just, it's something that you can actually maintain, right? For small income or pocket money, right? Until you get a industrial commercial projects. So it is, you won't get both, like, then you have to think about how to actually run your business by then. Yeah. Like, to me, mostly I work for like commercials now than actually independent, right? 就是好像妻离子散，你看到的说，如果我只给你我的 IG 你看，你都不觉得我是可以做其他的，可能只是哦，这是 JHo， 对对 ，that's JHo。But if I told you, oh, I make this commercial, you never know, right? But I like JHo, I use it. But I like Peter more, but I can do Peter stuff too. But you never know because my Instagram only have that stuff, right? But that indicate me. But in that way, if you like Peter stuff, you ask Peter to do it. But Peter never in the industry, he just doodle, and then say, oh, I know JHo, you can do like rigging and modeling, and then you tell Peter to do that, and I was like, Peter, can you ask Peter to do that model sheet? And he screwed it up. And then what did I do? So this is different levels of thinking. I would like a different, I think it's like different feel of like adoptions or like, thinking and seeing stuff, right? And also depends on our clients too. If your clients doesn't know a shit, then yeah. If they don't know anything at all, then that's great, right? And they respect you, they listen to you, that's great. But I met some client, they thought they knew everything. Even you tell them like there's having bug in here, there's like error in there, they don't admit that. They're just saying, oh, because you cannot do it. That's not my business. My artists do their thing. It's just you cannot handle my artist thing. But when you tell them, oh, well, but your artists have all this stuff here, everything's going everywhere, but you have to change that if you want to do this. No, I don't give a shit because I want this, but I want this artist drawing to do this. I was like, what? Your character doesn't match this. You cannot, like, your character, even I make like a gigantic spiny, but I don't want to stretch and squash. It's like, what? Right? 你揾個肥仔喺度，肥仔跟住然後做拱橋 ，OK 得冇問題。但係你唔好俾短手短腳我先 ，OK？Not the 短手短腳 ，like shortened hands and shortened legs, they cannot reach the floor, right? If he actually bending like doing like a back bend, it's like kind of like this, right? Going like this. At least even 阿肥仔 right? Yeah, he can do this. But you told me the 肥仔's arm is like this short, and I was like, oh, because that's the artist style. He will die. Okay. Your pelvis is here. Your spinal cord is here. Now your arm is reaching here. That means his rib cage is here. He will die at 90 degrees. That's not logic. And you told me he cannot do like Luffy stuff, okay, like a rubber. Then that even more crazy. So everything goes like. And I was like, why this is so weird? Because your freaking character cannot do this, but you told me to do it. He's dead. Yeah, you have stubborn clients like that. I can tell you guys. There's like clients look like this. Yeah, very stubborn. Oh my god, he's dead. And then by then I was just like, you know what, I have to reject this project. Like, I'm not gonna doing it. Yep, I'm not taking it. Well, like, yes, I'm not capable. I'm shit. You can tell everybody. But I don't give a shit on it. Okay, so you do yours. You do yours. So we almost done. We almost done here. Yeah, I'm tired of working for someone else's dreams. But the thing is, like, if you're tired of working someone else's dream and you try to be approach your dreams, then you still have to think about. I think the issue is like, first of all, identify dreams. What do you want your dreams to be? And that is also the part. 我唔係話你啊，OK， 只係覺得係，我都唔想跟人哋個 dreams 咁行，但係有時棘住咗喺自己度，我而家做緊自己嘢，我點行咧 ？That's the thing. It's like how do I actually work? How things work? 我點行咧？呢個最大嘅問題，點行咧？行唔係問題啊，點行係一個問題。Yes, discussion. I have my dream from over a decade ago, as you already know, but at that time I didn't have enough skills yet, so I was still very willing to be at my job to learn. So study situation. So the situation is different now. Yeah. 嗰一步係最點講啊？The business part, is it really business? Like, it's like, what do you want to do with your dreams? That's the whole thing. 即係好似有啲人咁講 like I want to do something, but I'm not thinking about business, but that's my dreams. 咁你就要揾份 part time 噶咯喎。咁you have to maintain. You're not using your dream to make money or thinking about business side, and you need to actually get a job by then to fulfill, like, because yes, money part one of part of the money is actually to do something that you want, right? But making your dream become like a business, another thing, especially as a designer, right? Then 有好多 circumstances 要去諗咯，就係。Oh shit. 同埋 I think business is not like something that you can learn. 你 learn business 係一件事，但係我覺得係 you have to explore and you have to be very aware what kind of mistake you made it and how to actually like change in time. That's business to me. 你要揾辦法去 break 嗰個 wall 嗰埲牆啊，真係你揾辦法去 break 咗埲牆。And ask for people advice. 即係好似我走咗去by the ways you can buy my stuff now today. You can purchase my work at Panda Hobby. So yeah, I got my list now. So people, if you want to buy my prints, you can actually go to Panda Hobby. They are actually overseas shipping. 咦，我係咪開始賣廣告啊？要幫自己。Yeah, I'm actually in the artist alley shop of like Panda Hobby. If you guys want to get my stuff, you can go to Panda Hobby. 賣廣告先，等我。Yeah. So if you want to get my stuff, go to Panda Hobby and get my prints. This is where you can actually like shop my work. Yeah, pen. Yep. Well, of course, I didn't learn business, but business is very risky since it's usually involve money exchange. Do you think it's okay to make mistake? 有啲乜嘢唔係 money exchange 啊，Peter？ 有啲乜嘢唔係 money exchange 啊？Good night, Chili. 有啲乜嘢唔係 money exchange 啊？ Think about the business side. What is not money exchange? Even you work is a business. To work for people is money exchange. You do your job, they pay you. You exchanging your job to money. But it's just like someone giving you monthly payment or like bi-weekly payment because you putting your work in. But now the difference is you putting your work into something with no payment and you have to from nothing to something. 嗱，我哋有一個好得意嘅，曾經咧有個女仔咧有個好朋友啦，以前一啲好朋友，以前嘅好朋友啦，而家我都唔知啦，都冇聯絡噶啦。咁佢係一個女仔嚟嘅，咁我嗰陣時咧就已經跳佢出嚟啦 ，Covid 前。咁咧我就同佢傾個偈，咁佢就同我講一樣嘢，佢話 Johnny 啊，點解咧？即係佢話而家你做緊乜嘢行業啊？我話我記得你好中意畫畫，我話係啊，我好中意畫畫。跟住我就問佢，咦，咁你份工係做緊咩？咁我話冇啊，我而家出咗嚟做一個 freelance，right？And then I try to make my own dreams come true and earn money for it, right？ 好啦，咁樣睇咯喎，我俾一個 situation 你睇，跟住嗰個女仔就同我講一樣嘢，你可唔可以踏實啲啊？做人踏實 means like be more realistic. Told me to be more realistic. 個 realistic 係 so called 乜嘢咧？如果你想有個 partner， you at least your income have to stable, right？ 佢話你由細到大淨係想 make dreams， 你而家仲要自己跳埋出嚟，你呢個好大嘅 risk 嚟㗎。你冇一個 stable 嘅 income， 你點樣可以 fulfill 你個 partner 啊？係咪啊？ maintain 個 living 啊？ Okay, right? So that means in this realistic sense is you work, right? You got paid off. But this is under what? 就係你哋最唔中意嗰樣嘢啦 ，company or corporation, right? 係咪喺間公司入邊做 ？OK， 唔關沒有伴侶。It's not about have no partner. I'm just actually making a example for you to think. Okay, so what is talking about here? Risk, right? She talking about risk. She talking about money, and talking about stability. Okay. 啱唔啱先 ？Right？ 咁我就問佢啦。So what are you doing then? You say, oh, I work in a company. I got around like $5,000. Yeah, 5K per month. And so what's your company do? So my company is not my company. The company I work is work for a company, okay? Not own the company, okay? I work for the company, right? 5K per month, very steady, right? Stability. 係咪好 stability 啊？呢個好 stability, right? 好 stable 啦，對佢嚟講。咁你公司做乜嘢先？佢話 under clients jobs. Okay, good. 咁 which means 我話咁你個 boss 係做緊咩？佢話佢個 boss 咧就係話 the boss will get jobs from the clients, right? And then send it back to the company and we work for it. Okay. 咁你覺得呢一個 stability 係 high risk 啊定係 low risk 啊？咁佢梗係話 low risk 啦，佢應該要我哋咁樣做啦。如果要 partner 要一個 life 嘅話，我哋應該要 concern money、stability 同 risk。我 point 咗一個位俾佢聽。咁點解我要入去公司啊？佢話因為我而家好唔 stable。The income is not stable and you might not get any payment. And then I told him one thing. Told her one thing. So what if your boss cannot get jobs from the clients? What if your boss cannot get a job, any jobs from any clients? 跟住佢話咁冇㗎，間公司咪執咯。哦，咁 are you stable? He's like 咁你可唔可以話俾我聽 what is a stable job? It's Indeed in the website. Indeed. Okay? There's a category, slide down, say stability jobs. No bankruptcy. No layoff. No shutdown. No what？ 仲有啲 no 咩啊 ？OK， 跟住然後咩啊？No delay payment， guarantee 啊，呢個係要 guarantee 啊。OK， and until you retired。 其實你明唔明我呢個意思啊 ，Peter？ Do you understand what I'm talking about right now? This is actually something I told her. I was like, if you can find a category called stability jobs, I will go for it. Definitely. You won't actually get me fired. All right. And you guys like, company always be subtle. It's like, I definitely I'll do that. Right. But the other thing, I told her like, what if your boss cannot get any jobs from clients? What if me cannot get any jobs as a freelancer from clients? That means your boss, whatever your boss doing, I am doing it. Never use a worker thinking and think as a business owner. Because business owner is high risk. You don't do the business, you have no money. And you have no money, then that becomes super high risk and you got in debt. So no matter what is a risk, but as a worker, you think you are safe. Your boss is actually in a high risk situation. He high risk, he will fire you to maintain his business. Are you in risk? The boss pay you salary, okay? Because you work. Money transaction, okay? Okay, a freelancer, own boss, okay? Own boss, okay? Client give you money because your work. Are they equal? What is this? What is this? And then by this, okay? A boss, okay? What did they do? 點解佢哋會多啲錢？有時會覺得一個 boss 點解會賺得多過一個員工 ？Right? Why is better than like a？ 因為佢 take 緊一個 business 裏面 high risk, high return, low risk, low return。係咪即係你如果你做呢一個位嘅話，你做得多，咁 return 更多，咁即係你接多啲 client，connect 多啲 client，marketing 多啲你自己，但係呢度就好多嘢做，因為你一腳踢晒，你點樣去 fulfill 你 business？ 但係你一樣嘢都冇嘅時候，咪即係 high risk 啊？但係 big return 喎，如果你做到嘅話。但係如果你用一個 lowest thinking 去做嘅話，其實你做 worker 咯。點解啊？因為我而家我個老細，我一個 as a boss, right? I'm in a high risk situation, right? To help the company grow, or the business grow. 我唔講 company 啦 ，company 對你嚟講可能要分開啦。business grow， 咁我唔夠手噶嘛，係咪？我唔夠手，我咪請 worker 咯。咁我請 worker 嘅時候，佢係幫我乜嘢啊 ？control 緊一啲我 control 唔到嘅 risk 咯。control risk 咯，咁但係你係揾人去幫你 control 呢個 risk 係 extra work 喎，係咪？因為多啲嘢，咁呢啲梗係我要俾翻錢佢噶啦 ，right？ 但係呢班人做到隻狗咁樣嘅話，我唔加佢人工都得嘅喎，因為我呢度 high risk 噶嘛，我俾唔到佢啊嘛，咁我咪鎖死咗咯。咁啲 worker 咪覺得點解我咁多嘢做，人工又咁低？你係幫我 control 個 risk 嘅啫嘛， 但我唔係話要做一個 evil company 啊，OK？咁當然啦，你做得多咩嘢，但係老細比你做得更多，咁當然有啲老細唔中意咁做噶啦。Right？但係 in the other way，those are OK。對我嚟講，呢個係 low risk，right？但係對呢啲嚟講，都係 worker 嚟講，自己心態都係個 low risk。但係其實某程度上，我唔掂嘅時候，大家都係 high risk。We all sink together。咁你作為一個 worker，你點知道自己就嚟會死呢？呢個亦都係要 alert 嘅，係啦。所以其實冇一樣嘢係 high risk 同 low risk，everything is risk。Right？ 哇！阿妹竟然 rate 台啊！多謝阿妹，係啦。Well, a safe company should be ready to survive somehow. Some no time having a safety net to survive bad weather. That's the boss or higher up resource as a freelance. Then the person has to do all that. That themselves, if she has a stable job, she cannot just live for her dream until her dream is no longer a dream and ready to replace herself. For me, I left after multiple jobs, after drama. But JHo, high risk is so exciting and fun. 係㗎，即係嗱，其實我唔係 agree。Company should be ready to survive somehow, some low time。唔係㗎 ，no 㗎。你尤其是你做嘅係 innovation technology，即係 innovations。the low time high time 唔係咁計，即係你可能話有。其實一年裡面有成過千間公司，可能得2間 success 嘅咋。咁我點樣可以 survive 開頭 ？No matter what at the beginning is high risk。咁你而家呢一個，你而家係如果做 investing 嘅話 ，investing OK， 你係睇 investor 個頭嘅咋。investor 覺得你嘅嘢越嚟越 high risk 咧，佢會揾個人 replace 你，但係嗰個人可能係一個 no risk thinker 咧，你間公司只係maintain。跟住到你翻去嘅時候，有機會係 drop 㗎，唔一定係升㗎。咁你唔夠錢嘅時候，你就要 lay off 人㗎啦。咁所以 worker 都係被 lay off 㗎咋。所以冇嘢係話，你諗下咁多大公司接都係咁解。咁你話哦，佢哋點解 there's so many like even like there's tons of company got bankrupt like big corporation。如果你話佢哋可以 survive 個 high low 嘅話 ，OK，survive them like a low times and actually survive bad weather. That's another thing. That is the boss decision. Yes, you might putting the founder, the boss, the CEO perspective in a company, but you are the CEO because you are the freelance. If you're thinking you're a freelance, then that also is a problem too. Because 我會覺得係，我唔會覺得我係一個 freelancer。I never say I'm actually a freelancer. I do freelance, but I'm not a freelancer. Freelancer thinking is like a part-time or like a temporary jobs, right？ 有咪做咯，冇咪唔做咯，啱唔啱啊？我當我自己係咩？我係一個 business owner 嚟㗎，owner 嚟㗎。I'm not a freelance. I never tell I'm an independent business. I'm an independent person. I'm an independent artist who making my business. So I'm an independent business owner. That means I have to fulfill my business and maintain my business. 呢個係一個 business sense 嚟嘅。如果我哋 treat it like a freelancer， 其實同我哋打工冇分別，因為 we can become a freelancer while we working, right? Working for company. But we can be a business owner， but business owner 有更多嘢可以要做，要 promote 你。但係 freelancer 可能人哋見到你 ，you are very passive as a freelancer。business owner 係 aggressive 㗎 ，aggressive。You have to aggressive, very aggressive, approaching to a client, approaching to other like businesses that you want to collaborate. Even I go to Panda, I was like, okay, so I'm not sure my direction. I'm putting prints in here. 即係我同佢講過一樣嘢。我嗰日走咗去 Panda， 跟住我淨係知道我自己賣 prints 嘅啫。咁我都同個 boss 講，即係佢個 boss 都傾過一陣偈。我話如果喺你嘅 business sense 裏面，我其實好少掂呢啲嘢。 I don't know how to do this stuff, but I just know I'm making prints in my like on my conventions. I make money from it, and it's like, yeah, I see your work. You're very suitable for our company, and that's why I want to put you here because you all this mega. But I only do prints. I don't know what to do after. I try to do keychain. I stuck my stock during convention time, so and I also become like a, I used to be a full-time animator, so I'm not really interested into like doing too much fan art, but I just doing it because people likes it. And he does mention on this, like he just tell me like, so you want to see your business approach? Yeah, you get any advices? So 有冇人入咗嚟 say hi 多謝阿妹 Ray 台啊？我講緊係一陣間我入嚟同你傾偈啊。So when I ask him, he say one thing, bear me that I'm gonna be rude. That person told me that, okay? I was like, it's okay. It's nothing is rude to me. I just want to talk business. I'm a businessman. I was like, that's great. Then he gave me advice like, oh, because you're doing this is just what you can actually do in the conventions. And yes, you might earn a lot in a convention, but in a business sense, doing online shop, prints is not really, but I like your work, but you still have to thinking about your business approach of how you actually spread more, right? I know your concern from before. It's like, yeah, but I was like, what if I'm doing my original? Can I promote original? She's like, definitely you can promote original. But that is your own IP. That's own IP. You have to do a lot of things, especially if you want to become business. I totally agree with that. Business people 就係咁樣諗嘅，即係我知道要 promote，但係我唔想一路做。我話咁你 artist alley，so in your artist alley，are they only doing fan art? I can do like my own IP. So you can do your own IP, but you need a lot of promotions. I was like, I know that. It's like even he say you doing fan art is not really like a fault, right? But in the long run, because I say this is an artist alley, so you can put your fan art in, but fan art, you're still working under people IP. As long as you're not earning a bunch of money, then it's gonna be safe. But you're still actually playing around that little gray area of the copyright. So no matter what, building your own IP is great, but you need a lot of work. That's his advice to me. Okay. 咁如果你當自己係一個 artist，你當自己一個 freelancer，一定會覺得好多嘢做。但係你當自己一個 business owner，that's another key。明唔明啊？Treat it as a business owner. Don't treat like once you actually step out from the industry, you are your CEO of your life. So basically, your whole life is business. Yeah. 呢個大唔大啊？呢個 advice 係啦，係啦，即係你要 bear in mind 咯，係辛苦㗎，係辛苦㗎。嗰個 stress 係好多㗎，但係就係咯。你有機會做到你自己想，但係你都要揾好多好多嘅 path to maintain your little living。即係好似我咁，我唔 go back to industry，but 我走去我家姐度幫手 ，right？ I'm helping my sister. That's another thing, right? Something totally different from what I had, right? Totally different, right? From what I do in my industry. 第二個 path 咯，你可以咁講。好啦，我喺 Discord 啦，睇下妹係咪想入嚟先。Any questions about career path? Like in my perspective only，呢個係我自己 share 出嚟嘅啫。In my perspective。我要 lunch time 啊 ，be right back。我整一整嘢食先。Lunch time。Be right back。 listen music first. No question come to mind. I'm too stupid, but it all makes sense. 係咪？你要其實呢個真係要取捨。We cannot think like okay, if you want to be more 唔係你啦，好多人啦，just like I should actually tell like most of the people I talk to, because we just thinking about the black and white side. 要譬如你去做一個I'm not sure have you actually like 你以前我哋 high school 都有寫啦 comparison essay, right? Or like a debate, okay, like a debate essay or whatever. Just find something that, oh, do you agree A or B, right? We have essay like this, right? There are two articles, right? There's two articles. Which one do you choose? Which one to you is more reasonable? Which article do you think you agree with? 係咪你有冇呢啲做過啊？以前應該有啦。通常你係會點樣揾呢？咁正常好多人都會話，哦 ，there's A article and B article, right? A and B article 係你好憎呢啲嘢，覺得哦 yeah, so basically 我哋去用一個簡單啲嘅，好多時候有 A article 同 B article。如果我哋細個寫 essay， 佢一定要我哋揀一個㗎，即係佢哋話啊，你求其揀一個啦 ，A and B。咁好多時候就會喺 B 度，我如果揀 B 嘅。咁我就會講話佢所有嘅好嘅嘢啦，係咪？跟住然後就會 A 有啲咩唔好嘅嘢啦，你睇到 ，right？OK， 即係呢個唔好嘅嘢啦。咁咧，如果你揀 A 嘅話咧，同 B 啦 ，OK。咁如果你係呢個咁樣講，咁樣啦，同咁樣啦，呢度就要揾啲好嘅嘢啦，呢度就要揾啲唔好嘅嘢啦，係咪啊 ？Because just point to point。咁你知唔知我揾啲乜嘢嘅？我細個我係兩邊都唔揀嘅。My essay always got like 90 and up, but I have no result。因為我會覺得 A 佢有自己嘅好嘢，我就係揀3個啫。因為好多時叫你揀3、4個出嚟噶嘛，揾得跟住可能話我呢度譬如咁樣講一個 essay 裡面 A 同 B， 我第一樣嘢會揾咁樣嘅。我呢度揾一個，呢度揾一個，呢度揾一個，呢度揾一個，跟住我再揾一個呢一個，咁我咪已經一個 hamburger paragraph 啊，3個 body 啊嘛，咁你咁辛苦，我揾一個、兩個、一個、兩個，咁我想多啲嘅，咁一個係咪應該係咁樣嘅？係咁樣嘅，調翻轉係咁樣嘅，係啦。係嘛？咁即係我要揾一個 strength， 揾一個 weakness 喺呢度，揾一個 strength， 揾一個 weakness 喺呢度，跟住我揾佢個 similarity。咁你呢度話俾你聽，我點樣可以 switch role 咯？其實兩邊都係一樣嘢嚟嘅啫嘛。呢個我由細到大嘅 concept 嚟講，我係冇話，因為如果我其實第二樣嘢我懶啊。如果我要講 A 好嘅，我要揾3個 A 嘅 point， 去 against 3個 B 嘅唔好嘅 point， 咁我揾緊第幾多嘢啊？1、2、3、4、5、6件嘢喎。但係而家我淨係咁樣已經1件嘅啫喎，咁樣2件喎，咁樣第3件喎，我係咪做少咗啊？我咪做少咗，其實我係懶先導致我變咗其中一個 grey area， 因為呢一嚿中間嘅位係一個 BS 位嚟嘅啫，我唔需要揾嘢㗎，我吹水嘅就係即係話嗱，因為 A 有呢樣嘢 ，B 有呢樣嘢，但係 B 有呢樣嘢，咁 A 又可以有呢樣嘢喎，咁咧可以 in the other hand 咧，如果你將呢兩樣嘢擺埋嘅話咧，咁其實呢一個係冇一個 right or wrong 嘅 section， 咁其實佢哋都係 equal 係 balance 嘅。但係只係取決喺 it's like it determines how we use them, how we see the perspective in them. So in the conclusion, therefore, A and B can actually stand alone and they can work together. 跟住我個 miss 已經話 good， 我係咪做少咗好多嘢啊？ 咁分分鐘你揾呢個 point，譬如話我個 catalog 裏面咪，我個 article 裏面有幾多個 page，最少3個 page 啦，係咪？咁我要喺3個 page 裏面揾到3個 error 喎，即係我要咁樣 flip 喎，係嘛？跟住呢度要揾，哇又要睇 flip 啊，大佬分分鐘而家我咁樣做一個 error， 一個好嘅一個唔好，一個好嘅唔好，其實喺第一版度寫晒㗎咯喎。跟住你點樣去將佢兩個交換嘅啫？跟住然後你自己去諗呢個位喎。頭先我都俾咗你睇㗎，係咪？你跳咗出嚟做一個 freelancer， 你以為自己係 freelancer， 其實你係一個波鬆啊，因為你接唔到 job， 你就冇錢㗎啦。但係如果你用一個 worker thinking， 老細俾錢我㗎咋，但係佢哋冇諗過老細如果揾唔到 job 係冇錢嘅時候，佢冇咗份工啊。但係如果你用 worker mind 做一個 freelancer 嘅時候，因為你係慣性俾老細俾 job， 你唔係自己，但係老細自己揾 job 啊，所以你就變咗個 worker thinking， 就覺得哦好 suffer 啊，好 high risk， 好多嘢做啊。所以你 either 你唔可以有一個 freelancer 嘅 mindset， 你當一個 business mindset 咯。我而家跳咗出嚟啦 ，independent small company 或者 small business， 呢個係 corporation，they are similar。It's just the bank have more money or less money。如果你有機會對住啲 investor， 佢哋都話 Why are you not actually nervous to us? Isn't making any money yet. I have to fire myself soon。所以我哋 toward investor， 即係以前我第一次 the first time we met investor, right? They are like millionaire, billionaire. We shake. Because we used to work with people and there's classifications and we nervous because they are like successful people, right? We shake. But by time to time, we meet more people and then we start like thinking more the between part. Well, in the future, if we want to be for success, they might be the future me. 即係會咁樣諗咯。They might be the future me, or I might be the future them, right? 你要諗一個 future。我想好似佢咁，所以我就要做呢一樣嘢。咁即係 in the meanwhile, what is the difference? So 我哋會後尾就同個investor 講嘅時，佢話：Oh, I find out you guys have more confidence now. Oh, what is your thinking? It's like, yeah, we have that little thinking about like, did you go to McDonald's? It's like, yeah, we do McDonald's. You go McDonald's, I go McDonald's, so we are same people. But you have more money in the bank account only. And I want to be like you. And that's why I'm making a business. Because we want money into our bank account. But we still eat McDonald's, so we are the same. It's just a moment of time. 有冇諗過呢樣嘢啊？唔係因為佢有錢就等於 success， 即係佢好知道點樣啲錢去 run。唔係因為我哋冇錢係等於唔 success， 而我哋就自然會將呢樣嘢 classify 咗，我哋係 lower 過佢哋。But we are equal， 因為只係銀行戶口，佢有個 strength， 我哋冇。我哋想學佢個 strength， 所以我哋有，所以我哋 ask for 佢 advice， 可以教我哋呢個 strength。So what is that? We find the equal。係咪？佢要呼吸，我要呼吸，唔通佢唔需要呼吸咩？佢呼吸啲氧氣特別好㗎。即係如果我哋行喺條街度，佢企喺度，我又企佢隔離，我吸緊咩啊 ？pollution 啊？佢吸緊 oxygen 啊？唔係噶嘛，大家都係吸緊同一樣嘢 pollution 加 oxygen 噶嘛，係咪 ？We are human, we are the same。但係走到個銀行戶口度面，哇 ATM，OK，ATM，哎呀，佢有咁多，我有咁多，咁又點啫？電腦嚟嘅啫嘛，咁 咁我哋都係用緊 ATM 啊。點解要睇個 number 啊？咁你見到哇，你銀行戶口好多錢喎，喂兄弟，你點樣做㗎？我教你點樣做。而家你咪又係咁樣問緊我咯，你點樣可以有呢個咁 mental 係嘛？你點樣有呢個咁嘅諗法啊？就係喂兄弟，點解你可以做到㗎？我話俾你聽咯，話俾你聽嗱，因為我咁樣做咯。但係如果你係要接受先啦，you have to accept the mindset。就係哇，你咁樣做，突然之間會有自己 personal thought。哇，你咁樣做嘅話會死人㗎喎。但係我同你講話係啊，會死人㗎，但係你做得到就升仙㗎啦。但係你諗緊嘅就係一個，我會死人，但係有冇諗過？但係我話我想升仙喎。但係你咁樣做，即係我如果要去 heaven，我一定 go to hell 先㗎喎。係啊。你落咗個 hell 就知道咩叫 heaven 㗎啦，就係咁樣咯。make sense 啊，而家係咪好 make sense 啊？呢個星期我唔 OK 啊。但係你都要喺個 hell 度揾到一條友啊！你聽，係咁樣咯。我帶你遊地獄啊，咁樣咯。係啊。business 係好好玩㗎，話俾你聽 ，business 係好玩嘅，但係亦都好 jumpy， 但係唔可以 hesitate 咯。有問題就要 solve，唔止自己嘅即係自己做嘅嘢，即係去翻一樣嘢就係、don't treat your product as a product，treat yourself also a product， 即係你自己都係一個 product， 因為你搞緊自己 IP 啊。And that IP is you, right? Until you sell your products, OK? 你 sell 咗佢出去，我唔要啦，我唔做呢個啦，咁跟住你賣佢出去咧，咁又另一樣嘢啦。OK, let's finish。我哋 finish 埋個咩佢啦，同埋隻耳仔佢啦。咁啊，耳仔亦都唔難做嘅，揾翻嗰條線就得㗎啦，我哋。Okay? 最緊要睇下大家自己有冇啲咩 missing， 最緊要係呢一樣嘢。咁咧喺呢度，因為咁樣講嘛，咁樣講，大約喺呢一個位度啦，呢個位，跟住焗翻住。咁我哋呢一度一樣啦，諗。咁然之後呢一度，因為呢一嚿咧就平嘅，呢一個咁我哋唯一一個問題咧，買咗嘢啦。呢個係平，即係呢一條過去。咁我會用呢個唔係咁靚喎。傾斜度都幾大嚿。
咁我哋要揾翻嗰個中間位啦。呢度有少少 off 咗。呢一度真係比較家陣惡揾食。呢一度，OK，呢一邊咧都會有一個角位。如果佢呢一個係應該呢度loop 喺呢一邊喎 ，loop 喺呢一邊，跟住呢一個，咁你個機會係咁啦。如果你想好啲嘅話咧，我哋可以落呢一條線，畫一個線喺呢度過去啦。我哋有呢一嚿先，最緊要有呢一嚿。如果俾我咧，我索性咧起埋 3D 嘅啦，都跟住再偷雞擺翻落去。我識 3D 嘅人都係用 tool 啫，都係用 tool 啫嘛。係啦，OK， 我哋呢一個門跟住我哋喺呢一度畫啦。You see, like this. Is Panda Hobby the first shop to sell your prints? Yes, Panda Hobby is the first shop to sell my prints 啦。 咁 first promote me 就係加碼 hobby， 同埋跟住 second 就係呢一個就係嗰個叫咩啊？死啦！嗰個叫咩咧？死啦！Torchlight 係喺呢個叫做 Burlington 啊，好似係 Burlington 係 Burlington 咯。So basically 你見到我嘅即係幫我 promote 我嘅地方都係一啲 hobby shop 咯。你見到我係 connect 緊 hobby shop 嘅地方，同佢哋一齊做嘢。咁呢個咪 business 咯，即係話俾你聽係咪 ？business 咪咁做。You have to find the right people to help you。即係唔需要下下諗到 corporation 嘅 ，OK？ 即係我哋香港有個廣告都話啦，100個咩8萬人嘅生活有8萬，唔係8萬人嘅人啊，8萬嘅人有800萬，800萬嘅人有800萬嘅人嘅生活啊嘛。咁有個伯伯都話㗎，大人咪做大事咯，小人咪做小事咯，係咪？我哋呢啲咁星斗市民咪做啲小事咯，唔需要下下諗到 corporation 仲煩啊，你知？嗯。 係啊。 I'm sitting way too much, Holy. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Have you seen the Spider-Man movie yet? Want to go? You have a car? I watched it the人頭版，you know 我睇咗大陸嘅人頭版啊 ，but I don't watch it. I don't mind watching again. 你幾時過去 Fan Expo 啊？When is the time you're going to Fan Expo？ 你幾時過去 Fan Expo？ Which day you going to Fan Expo? I mean, like which day? 死啦！好似賴咗嘢添呢度。 It's kind of like that。咁長，我長啲喎佢。你禮拜4過唔過嚟 help out 啫？If you want to help out，如果你想過嚟玩下嘅話，因為 Brian 禮拜4過唔到嚟，係啦。I'm doing the charity thing with this guy to get a badge. I'm assuming I can get a badge from them Thursday morning and there. OK， 咁禮拜4喺度就得咯。因為 Brian 話佢今次有機會 attend 唔到，所以我睇下佢點，因為佢禮拜4有，佢禮拜3有個 doctor appointment，有個 dentist appointment。佢話佢整一隻牙先，跟住睇下禮拜4。但係禮拜4 is like Thursday is end at what? End at 9？ 好長啊 ，first day end at 9啊，所以如果佢 Friday 唔嚟嘅話，你可以攞我個 badge 過嚟咯。If you want， otherwise， 唔知㗎，你想幫我點啊 ？I don't know。幫我睇住個檔咯，我要去廁所嘅時候。Nothing you can help me 啊。唔係，你可以，即係可能有時我忙嘅時候都 serve 下人，又係乜嘢？你講 I don't know。你可以過嚟超都得嘅，係啦，可以之前咁。Learning business 啊 ，learning business 啦，就唔係。你睇下點先啦，禮拜4，禮拜 I don't know。It's like Thursday. He say he'll not be able to make it. Wednesday 佢就唔得啦 ，set up time、set up day 就唔得啦。Because we're doing set up on Wednesday。set up day 你都可以過嚟嘅，佢都計人嘅幫手啫嘛，幫手 set up。但係你可以過去睇下啦。你中意嘅你可以周圍睇，但係冇乜嘢睇嘅 set up 就。跟住 Anime Fiesta 嗰啲朋友都話佢哋有 promo， 但係未見到個 official promo online， 好奇怪。哇！你哋嗰次7月啊定8月啊？7月係嘛？June or July? Forgot. That summer thing, the black what thingy，係佢哋有 promo 過 ，and then 而家好似冇咗聲氣咁樣，咁我都唔知佢哋搞唔搞成。 ，Hello 妹。哦，聽唔到你講嘢喎。哦，好啦，聽日唔使對住佢嘅就嚟。好啦，妹加油啊！係啊，可以傾下偈㗎你。差唔多完成啦，差唔多完成啦。Peter 喺度啊，Peter 喺度啊。
有別打。
係咯，頭先 Chili 都喺度啊。
阿招仔。
招仔係啊，招仔喺度。
語言等陣先啦。
通常都會咁。好，我搞掂啦，阿妹，恭喜你，你個風筒搞掂。
嗯。
啊，好靚嘅風筒啊！係靚風啊，靚風啊！
嗯。
睇台你就知你風筒係點樣啦。
我見到。
做好啦，就係咁啦。OK。你有備課台咁啊，睇到風筒如何製造的。好靚唔靚啊？
唔想見到佢。
你個風筒就係咁啦。我哋聽日做第二啲嘢，耶！唔係都係對住個風筒先。係有啲嘢要做，係啦。咁啊，聽日就做你最在行嗰樣嘢啦。
我唔想見到佢。
冇啊，你叫佢出嚟嘅，唔關事喎。你同佢定咗終生啊，冇計啊！
我唔想見到佢。
我唔想見到佢，咩嚟㗎？
喂，原來個 V 台好得意喎，V 台唔係直接 V 嘅，V 台係會等嘅喎，即係佢自己撈過去喎，唔係好似我哋平時咁樣撳就 V 過去嘅。
唔係㗎，auto 咯，即係佢要等完個時間，跟住 auto 自己彈過去咯。即係好似 Twitch 咁，即係 Twitch 你唔撳掣都係咁啫嘛。Twitch 你唔撳掣都係咁啫。嗱，就係咁啦，靚唔靚先？靚唔靚先？
唔想見到佢啊！
幾豐盛
佢啊！
幾靚，係咪？
我啲煩老師都好豐盛啊！
幾靚？咦？呢粒咩嚟㗎？點解呢個轉唔到色嘅？你轉埋佢啦，咁咪靚咯。嗱，我哋聽日做你最中意嘅嘢，顏色啦。OK，就係咁啦。顏色我都得，呢啲就唔得啦。OK，咁我通常都會咁樣嘅 group 啦、copy 啦、paste 啦，咁我就會將呢一嚿放大，咁我就先點解要咁做咧 ？delete 曬啲嘢就放大到啦。係咁咯，就係咁噶啦。我哋可以放大嘅時候有冇一個 effect 睇下先。Keep original change vector width 咯，係啦，轉埋個 vector 嗰個啲線，咁啲嘢就會清晰啲咯。啲 vector 線，跟住咧，將呢個係 back 嚟嘅，就係排版啫嘛，之後就做排版咯。OK， 好啦，咁我而家就要做翻少少嘢。小海豹，小海豹，拍拍尾巴飛進大海。知咩叫自作業啊，妹？ No promotion even on Instagram。係啊，小紅書都冇，Red Note 都冇，好神奇。但係你哋喺嗰個話，我朋友話喺嗰個，you know，嗰個叫咩啊？你哋去嗰個 summer 嘅時候有 promote 過。
我咩都唔想知。
嗰個瀑布嗰個 event 我同阿 Peter 講緊，冇消息啊。係啊，即係佢話咗時間俾我聽，咁但係佢哋 promotion 一路都冇做，我都唔知確定定唔確定。咁係佢哋即係上次阿 Peter 未走咗去，又係同一個 show，但係叫做夏季祭嘅夏祭嘅夏祭嗰次就有 promote 過呢個 event 嘅，即係編咗啲嗰個叫咩啊？妹嗰啲叫做編咗嗰啲 flyer 啊，嗰啲係咪 pamphlet 啊 flyer 你哋叫做？
唔知喎，唔明。
嗰啲廣告啊 poster， 放咗 poster 喺度嘅，係啦。
哦。
但係跟住都唔見佢哋喺 IG 度有出 post 咁樣，佢哋。
唔好理佢咯。
跟住禮拜幾啊？緊禮拜三我就要落去西立啦，自己落去西立。師傅要整牙嗰日。佢話佢剝完隻智慧齒，跟住有啲咩唔知有啲咩影響另外一隻大牙啩，可能即好似我上次咁咧。跟住醫生又話唔使點搞，但係佢話而家都痛到飛起。咁個醫生有機會要杜牙根。我 OK 啊，佢話我都唔知要休息幾耐啊。哇，屌，杜牙根唔使休息好耐嘅啫，一日就冇噶啦。剝牙又係。有可能 attend 唔到，冇所謂啦咁樣。最衰你哋唔喺度啊！如果俾個位你入嚟幫下手都好啊，你哋。
冇咧，冇辦法咧。過嚟英國咯，過嚟英國咪得啦。
忘記他。哎呀，忘記他。點解我仲咁肚餓？我食咗1/3個公仔麵。我今朝食咗啲咩？我今朝好似冇食嘢。反正我肚餓啦。我同阿 Chili 講咗啲嘢啊，妹。
講咗啲咩啊？
佢可能會揾你。
去揾我做乜嘢啊？
佢諗住開台啊嘛，跟住佢話想揾人做 background，跟住我話你想揾啲咩 background？跟住佢
background 你揾錯人係咪啊？
佢係想做 graphic background。我話你 graphic 你唔好揾我啦，你真係畫背景先揾我。我話你如果想好似好 graphic 咁樣，你揾我妹啦。即係你而家嗰啲公仔咧，畫公仔嗰啲 graphic background 啊嗰啲啊。即係當然啦，唔係叫你畫啦，係直頭係可能話點點啊、波波嗰啲咧。
睇下佢開啲咩嘅啫噃。
睇下佢想要啲咩咯。你睇我又彈翻啲嘢俾你，幾好。
我頭先都係彈翻俾你，你揾我都揾第個啦。
唔係啊，graphic 唔關我哋事㗎，你哋嗰啲 一定係感性行頭嘅人先可以做噶。
我性感啲，
你中意啦，唉。
我係性感。
呢啲唔同噶，你終於知道你阿哥你話想畫動畫人物啊，想學動畫嘅嘢，嗱，而家終於見到啦，同埋動畫同你哋嗰啲唔同噶，我哋啲機械人嚟噶，講咗。
我都畫咗碌大炮噶，我都係機械人噶。
坐透視啊你！
我唔想理啦，我畫咗好耐，
好痛苦啊！係咪開始啊？點解哥你可以畫呢啲嘢？唔係，不如你去考究點解啲人唔畫呢啲嘢，唔畫我啲嘢明？
我唔理，總之搵到錢就得，唔理。
啲人唔畫機械人。
我對你畫唔畫到我冇興趣，最緊要係咩？搵到錢。
好啊，我俾100蚊你幫我畫隻高達出嚟啊！
好，我畫最元祖嗰個，即係4方盒。就
你以為啦？你望清楚係咪真係4方盒先啊？完咗嗰個。
我唔理，總之我而家話俾你聽係。
好。
見到得唔得？嗱，我就買呢個。
嗱，你畫唔到咧，你就回水俾我。OK。
我等陣先，呢樣嘢係我話係就係噶啦。
唔係喎，我係 client。OK。
你猜嘅。
係要 client approve 嘅。OK。
OK，你係 client。
我係開字，跟住講一句。
你係 client。
咦，師兄咁靜嘅，開緊台啊，師兄。
佢都唔喺度，唔知喎。
好唔好玩先？你見到設計係咪好玩？嗱，你都係做設計，我都係做設計。我個設計幾好玩？
唔好玩。我今日
大家都係做設計啫嘛。
做得好唔開心。
忘記他，忘記他。
我的愛正值理想。
掂，好掂晒啦，好啦，跟住然後就上呢個色啦。體育世界，睇咩肉啊？體育世界，界。紅燒肉，咁咪靚啊？見唔見到啊？因為呢條係咩嚟㗎？發生咩事啊？Oh shit! Oh shit! 好 Oh yes， 啲咧，啲咧，好啦，搞掂啦，真係搞掂啦，妹啦 ，OK， 開心啦嚇，搞掂啦，你個風筒靚唔靚啊？就係咁啦，成個 section 就係咁嘅樣啦，明白未？好啦，我哋聽日就排版啦，點樣去將呢件事靚靚佢啦 ，OK？ 咁我哋就今日到此為止啦。今日聽到所有言上嘅嘢，我哋將會 delete 嘅。咁所以如果大家喺24小時內記住重溫啦，如果唔記得重溫嘅話，聽日就冇噶啦。拜拜啦，各位。